The last person I want you to be is Ms Johnston. And I want you to call Mr. Jangle. You know what? This is what you're going to do. You're going to ask him out on a date. That's what I want. Let's see how this go, guys.
Hello, Cherry. It's Cherry. Yes. Cherry, it's me.
Please listen carefully.
This was our home. The river's dry, the ground has broken, so I must go. Stay here, my family, but I'll remember my pride. I have no choice, I'll find a way. Take this breath, what lies out there.
Welcome to the Me and Mrs. Jones Late Show, starring Tampico Jones, sponsored by House of MLR, keeping it cute. And now, with no further ado, straight out of Hollywood, California, talking about my baby, Ms Jones.
My name is
Okay, so it's gonna be crazy today. Today's gonna be an amazing day. We're gonna have a good show. Everybody at home, thank you guys for watching, and stay a little bit. We're gonna have some fun. Okay, so today's guest is awesome. Okay, she's done a lot of stuff, and she's done something. I know y'all know about her. I'm gonna tell you a little bit. She did a lot of musical theater. She's done Lion King. Speaking of Lion King, did y'all see the intro? I know y'all was feeling that intro, okay? Because I was getting it. So she's done Lion King. She's done Matilda's Library. She's also done Ghost. And, more recently, she was a breath of fresh air in this movie called Jingle, Jangle. I don't know if you heard of it, whatever. It's kind of big on Netflix, So before we get into the show, let me just show you who we're talking about. It's in the clip. I don't even know what to do. I'm excited. We have a celebrity in the building. Everybody, please welcome Miss Davina Phillip.
Just because you feel down, don't mean if you can pick yourself up again.
You know what? Okay, see, I forgot that, one second, I'll be right back. Let me see something. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it again.
Just because you feel down, don't mean if you can pick yourself up again.
Guys, she's, overseas because she's just amazing. So we couldn't get her to come in the actual studio, but we made it work. Okay? So here she is. Just amazing. Just beautiful. Come on now. Did you see her? You look amazing.
I'm good, so do you. I'm loving the yellow.
Thank you. I love it. I try because I'm like, she gonna come. I got to show her what I did. Let's just get started. Let's just start with the show. It's just going to be amazing. So, before we do that, you're a little low. Can we have somebody, kind of pick her up a little bit? I feel like I want to talk eye to eye. Okay. There we go.
That's better. Up, to the left.
There we go. See, just a little bit. There we go. See? I can see you. Okay. All right. So, you started in musical theater. I didn't really start. I did plays and everything, but I did do some musical theater, and I loved it. I think it was really fun. So you did Lion King, you did Ghost, and you did Matilda's Library. So what are some things that happened to you maybe backstage, or maybe some things that happened on stage? Do you have any crazy stories?
There are lots of things that happen, obviously, because it's very different to filming. If you get something wrong when you're filming, you can cut and retake.
Right, yeah.
But, when you're on stage and something goes wrong, you just have to keep going. So there was a couple of situations where I didn't arrive on stage on time when I should have. That happens. So as when I was in The Lion King, I covered 4 of the ensemble ladies, and I also understudied Shenzi and Rafiki.
Yes.
And so when I'm not on stage, you can chill out in the dressing room, and then you can meander on down just before your entrance is due. So I came downstairs. They have a little bunker area underneath the stage. So it's like a quick change area. So when you run off the stage on either side, you go under the bunker, put your clothes on, and run back up.
Yeah.
So I went down into the bunker to get myself dressed. And I just got chatting to the lady that was dressing me. We were sitting there chatting away. And then I hear a chord. This is the chord where Mufasa is now dead. And all the lionesses have cried. And the they brought their tears and I'm supposed to be on stage kind of blessing Mufasa, but I'm still downstairs in the bunker.
Yeah.
So I'm running up the stairs and the dresser grabs me back and says, no, you haven't got your costume on.
Oh God.
So she's there taking the time to button up the rest of the costume.
No.
Literally, I'm dying because this isn't even my role. I'm just covering it.
Yeah.
That means I need to work twice as hard, not be like chilling out. So I'm running on stage. I get on stage almost like a Superman pose.
Yes.
And the MD is looking at me like,
what happened?
But you just, when you're on stage, you just make out like it wasn't me.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. This is normal. This is on the script. So you just do your line. So there have been many a times when I just haven't been on stage at the right time. And it's usually because I'm talking. I'm not really paying attention. I'm just chilling backstage. Yeah.
There was a really lovely moment in Jingle Jangle, actually.
Ooh.
So this is the time when...
wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
Has kissed Ms Johnston.
No, wait a minute. First of all, okay, she was on Jingle Jangle. Okay, I'm talking about the jingle of the jangle. Come on, clap for her. Come on now, bring it back. Okay, you can go. I just had to. Okay.
Thank you for that. You're crazy. Okay, so in Jingle Jangle, this is the time where Veronicus has kissed Ms Johnston on the cheek. She has been waiting the whole entire film for this kiss. And then David said, okay, let's have playback on the track. And nothing happened. Okay, so I'm just sitting in the van waiting for the music to play. Forest is there. There's everybody else standing around. So on the film set, there's lots of people. So there are the costume, the makeup, the camera people, the camera assistants, the continuity, the extras. So there's lots of people waiting around. And it felt like an eternity where nothing was happening.
Wow. Time stop. Yeah.
And then Forest is very cheeky. His little hand comes through the window of the van and honks the horn. It literally echoes all over the studio, and everyone looks at me, and I'm like, no, that was
No. Don't look at. I didn't do that. No.
Forest did that, but then what was lovely about that was it broke the ice.
Yeah.
Because everybody was a little bit, nothing was happening. But that was fantastic. But it wasn't me. I'm very demure.
Yeah, that wasn't her. She didn't do that. Okay, it was Uncle Forest. It was Uncle Forest that did it.
Uncle Forest.
She right here. Okay, let's play the game. I just had to point that out, you know. All right.
Did you just take your earrings out?
Okay. So the first game. This first game is called Telephone Tone. Okay? Telephone Tone. Yes? Everybody? Thank you so much. Yes, it's a new game, whatever. So this game, all you have to do is call 3 people. I'm going to give you the people to call, and I'm going to give you the scenario. Let's just get into it. The first person, you're Rafiki.
And I'm Rafiki.
Yes. And I want you to call Simba. And I want you to encourage him because you know he's lost in the world. He doesn't know who he is. I want you to call him. Go ahead and give him a call. Go ahead and give him a call. You can use your hand if you got a cell phone or something like that.
I got a little
Set the
here.
tone.
My
there you go. You better have the phone ready. Yes. My daughter got the same phone. Yeah.
I have Simba on speed dial, okay. Simba. Hey, Simba, is that you? Am I just miming to myself, or are you going to be Simba?
Oh, yeah, I'll be Simba. Rawr.
Simba, you turned into a man. That is a very big roar. So how are you doing, my son?
I'm lost. I don't know who I am anymore.
Oh wait, it's time for you to be found, huh? Come back to the jungle. We will give you a ritual. Everything will be fine.
But I don't know who I am.
Look, I'm running out of credit now.
That was it.
Call me back, then. Call me back. This is crazy.
How'd you feel? Was that okay?
Was I supposed to be just talking to myself?
You were supposed to talk to, I guess yourself, but see, that's what you do when you would have acted. You got to improvise. See, I don't really be acting like that, but how I do. Okay. You let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so the next one, you're going to be yourself. But the person you're going to call is your younger self. And you're going to give her some advice. Maybe she's 11, maybe she's 9, maybe she's 12, whatever age that you needed the advice. I want you to call yourself and, let yourself know.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello. Hi, is that Lisa? Hi, Lisa. How are you? Are you okay? Look, so you don't really know me. Well, you kind of do know me because, you are me, but just, in the future. Don't get freaked out. It's okay. It's okay. Don't get freaked out. So I'm just calling you from the future to let you know that you are totally amazing. So just don't sweat it, baby. You've got everything. Listen, by the time you're my age, you're gonna be I'm not gonna spoil it for you because I wanted it to be a surprise. But continue with your acting and doing all your creative stuff, and don't worry about what anybody says or thinks about you. As long as you're having fun, you're gonna be totally amazing. I love you. Okay, keep it strong, girl.
Wow, that was nice. I love that. Oh, I was almost, I got to keep it together. But after the show, I'm going to go ahead and cry. Okay, the last person. The last person I want you to be is Ms Johnston. And I want you to call Mr. Jangle. You know what? This is what you're going to do. You're going to ask him out on a date. That's what I want. Let's see how this go, guys.
Hello, Jerry. It's Jerry. Yes. Jerry, it's me. Yes. I was just wondering. I have a parcel here for you. It's a special delivery, and I wanted to know if I could come round and deliver it personally. You're busy inventing? Yes. Well, I thought maybe Jerry, maybe I could be your muse. Oh, yes, to get those creative juices flowing, Jerry. Wonderful. So how about I come round later? Yeah. Amazing. This is wonderful. And maybe we can crack open that bottle of ruby port. Wonderful, Jerry. Okay, I'll be round in half an hour.
Whoa!
Bye-bye.
Okay, yes, that was amazing. You just did it. I mean, she's an actor. I mean, she knows what. That wasn't gonna be hard. Did y'all think that was gonna be hard for her? What? Stop it. Okay, everybody, calm down. Okay. All right. So let's move on. All right. So since you did just do Ms Johnston, let's kind of talk about that role. How was it getting that role? How did you feel?
Completely amazing.
You know what? I'm going to stop you right there. We have a clip. Send it.
So I'm sitting here in the studio in London with, of course, all of our music team, all these amazing Davey Nathan, young Harvey Mason, look, Thriller, Mike Jackson in the back, Glenn Talbot and Chloe. And we have here a young lady who has Lisa Davina. What do you think of that song?
Song is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, what do you think of the musical you've been reading with?
It's phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
It's just, it's almost otherworldly.
Yeah.
It's definitely blessed by the ancestors.
Yeah. What if I told you that we're going to cast you as a role of Ms Johnston? And that you're going to be starring opposite Forest Whitaker, Felicia Rashad, Keegan, Michael Key. Yeah, Anika Noni Rose. That you're going to be joining the cast of Jingle Jangle. Ladies and gentlemen.
I look at that and I cringe because there's no filter. That is me being, screaming and jumping and clapping like a fool.
You look so happy. You look so happy.
Basically, because I still watch that and my mind is blown because I had no idea. Up until that point, I was just helping out in the workshops, filling in. I didn't think I was going to be the character. And I think they even advertised for Ms Johnston right up until, I think, March or April 2019. So, I had no idea.
Right.
As you can tell. But It's a life changer. It's a game changer.
Wow.
It's phenomenal. I've been acting 17 years, but this is the first time I've been put on this kind of scale.
It's coming. It's coming. And she was here. Just to let y'all know, she was here. Before she be over there, she was here. Okay, just wanted to say. Whew. Okay, so I do want to talk about the movie a little bit more. What was it like, okay? Because you were with some giants in the industry, you know what I mean? For it to be your first kind of big time role, you were with some pretty big heavy hitters. So what was it like to be in that atmosphere around these different people that you maybe have seen in movies and now you're like brushing shoulders with them, you know what I mean? How was that?
I mean, to be fair, because it's my job, I have to just play.
Oh, I couldn't.
I do this every day. But inside, I'm like the person in the video going, oh my God, like a child. I was excited by everything. So, I mean, the only person I really worked with up and close was Forest. Everybody else, so I met Keegan, I met Anika, and I met Felicia at the table read. But that was the only time that I ever really rubbed shoulders with them. Other than maybe passing them on the way from the set or to the set or in the makeup room, but I had no dealings with anybody else. But to work with Forest it's more than a dream come true. I totally did not expect this at all, but I welcomed it. And I had to say to myself that I've got this, because inside there was a part of me that was a little bit scared, because I thought, this is Academy Award winner Forest Whitaker, and there's little old me. But he's such a wonderful, humble, peaceful, generous kind of guy that, speaks so quietly. You do have to lean in to listen and hear what he's saying. That's how gentle he is. Yeah. So he made me feel completely at ease. Mm-hmm. And it was just magic. I mean, David is phenomenal as well. So, the job of the director is like a conductor of an orchestra, and he's the one that makes sure all the nuances are right and everything is captured perfectly. But I mean, it's just a dream come true working with all of those people. And to say that my name is up there, I feel really proud.
There you go. Okay, first of all, clap for her, because it's up there. It's up there. Okay. We really love the movie, and we actually stumbled across a little interview with New York Times, and we want to kind of show you this little clip that we made. Send it.
Hey, this is David E. Talbert, the writer and director of Jingle, Jangle, A Christmas Journey.
You might want to open this one.
In Jingle, Jangle, Forest Whitaker, as he's introduced here as Jeronica's Jangle, he's lost all his magic and his mojo, and so we see him 30 years removed from being this vibrant, joyful man, and now he's a pawnbroker. And there's only one person in all of Cobbleton that believes he still has it, and that is Ms Johnston, who is the heartbeat of this film for me. I love the light that she has in her and wants to shine it on him. The actress, a brilliant actress who plays Ms Johnston, is Davina Phillip. She's a British stage actress, and she is killing it.
Just because you fell down.
Ms Johnston is a beautiful, full-figured woman. So we wanted the beat to be like her hips were moving.
We do know people can see.
Boom, 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 boom. Me, I grew up watching Tremaine Hawkins, who was one of the great gospel singers. And when she would sing, she would rear her back like all the way back, like you thought she was gonna fall. So I told Lisa, in honor of that kind of belting in the black church in the States, I wanted her to really lean back. And so she just brought the thing to life.
I love the part where he's like, boom, boom, ba-dum. I love that song. That song, yes. If you guys haven't watched our last episode, we did a homage intro to the Miles and Miles song from Jingle Jangle. So check that out. It was really fun to shoot. But anyway, so how did you feel working with this amazing director? How was that?
Everything think was amazing. So, I mean, this is a whole new experience for me. Although I've been acting for years, I started off in musical theatre. So the first half of my career has been primarily on stage, and then a little bit of TV, and now, Netflix films. So I was just like a child for absolutely everything, for working with David, for having my own trailer, for having a body double, for watching my costume develop from just a drawing to how it fit me with all the little lapels and the little things on it. It's just a complete dream come true. And I'm so grateful that David gave me this opportunity, because he took a chance on an unknown, but he still allowed me to kind of flower and to blossom in that role. And he kept tweaking it and pushing me. So I became almost more and more ridiculous. The more straight that Forest is the more ridiculous that I can be.
There you go.
So we were able to create this just magical dance. It was beautiful.
You mentioned, though, stage. I wanted to ask you about stage. Like, what do you love so much about being on stage, or the musical theater aspect of, like, the audience and, actually seeing people and maybe hearing a laugh or, different things like that?
That's the thing. So when you're on stage, you can almost, there's more of a journey with theatre. So if I'm doing The Lion King, for example, it's a year's contract, and you might have 6 weeks of rehearsal. So where you are on day one when you rehearse is not the same place you are on that opening night before the curtains open, because you've had this journey. And then even so, as the contract unfolds, you might make different choices depending on how you feel that day. So it almost always feels organic. And having the audience reaction there, everything has to be big. So you're not just playing to the people in the front row, you've got to play to the people at the back as well. So everything feels external and big and bold, whereas on screen, everything is minuscule. Your little eyebrow means something, a little twitch, or, you clench your jaw. That has a whole narrative behind it. So I learned that. That was a big learning curve.
So before we go to the last challenge, how was your time on the show? We're almost done.
Oh my gosh. It's like time has flown. It's nice. You know what I would love? I would love to be able to come to LA and do it in the studio, see you live, and to be able to be live. And, even if we did a little song together or something, we could work on something. Because this is wonderful. It's wonderful that we can communicate like this. But I don't get a sense of you. I have a feeling you're a lot crazier.
I'm crazy. I'm so crazy.
So
I react to the floor.
I see you.
Yes.
I see you.
Yes. Oh my God, I would love that. I would love for you to come and have a seat on the chair. Look at the whole set and everything. I wish you were here, but it's okay. Next time. You got me next time?
Next time.
Okay. She said next time, everybody. Okay. So for the last challenge, this one is called Line.
What's my line?
So, Line. This game we played before, and people really, really, really enjoyed it. So, basically, this game, we have a script, okay? There's a script, and we need to go through the script line by line. The catch is, we only have one time to rehearse it. So, we're gonna watch a clip, and we're gonna look at it and everything, and then after we watch the clip, we're gonna have like a mini table reading. You're gonna read your lines, I'm gonna read mine. There you go.
Ready.
There you go. Okay, so after we read through the lines once, we have to act.
Once.
Read it once, then we act. Now, so we do have hints. So if we do not know the line or we can't remember it, which y'all know me. Y'all saw the last episode. It's over here somewhere. Y'all know how I do. Okay, if we don't know the line, then we will say line, and someone will feed us the line. Okay?
Does the line have to be exact, or can we paraphrase?
We can paraphrase. It doesn't have to be word for word. You can kind of do your own thing as long as we get through the script, right? So somebody, or you say line, somebody will feed you the line. If you need to kind of like regroup because it's a little too much, you can yell, cut, and we're going to bring this down. And we're going to go in there. Okay, we're going to go in there. Okay. So
I love
you can say line 3 times, but since you my friend, you can say, we gonna say it more, because the producers of this show be trying to play with me. So I don't know this, okay? So if I need a line, I'm gonna yell a line, and you gonna give it to me. All right? All right, and it's same with her. Same with her. No rules, and y'all not about to judge me on this, okay? All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Before we go through the script, let's show the audience what we're gonna see. So let's send the clip, guys. Come on, let's watch it.
Very impressive resume.
Thank you. Ever since I was a little girl, all I wanted to do was trade stocks. I used to have a kitten named NASDAQ.
Cute. I started young, too, sitting on my dad's lap, reading the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, my God. Did we grow up in the same house?
I think we did.
I don't know about you, but I had no interest in dolls or boys. All I cared about was IPOs, currency spreads, mergers and acquisitions. Papa used to say, every time a closing bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Do you know, for my 10th birthday, my dad took me and my friends to the New York Stock Exchange.
Wow, you had friends.
Until that day.
Okay. I know it looks long, because it is. I'm just glad I ain't got the most lines, okay? Because I don't know this, y'all. I'm scared. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do like a little table read so you guys can like kind of hear it, you know, kind of see how we do it or whatever. And then we're going to act. I'm super nervous. Are you okay?
Yes, all good.
See, this is why you make me go up against her. Why you always messing with me, man?
Yeah, but you're not going up against me. We're in this together.
Okay, cool. Because people be trying to compete with me on this show, and they make me nervous. I always lose, though. Okay, let's do this. We're together. All right. Okay, I try to grab your hand. All right, so.
Oh, so I'm there.
There you go. Okay. Let's regroup. Okay. Wow. Very impressive resume.
Thank you. Ever since I was a little girl, all I wanted to do was trade stocks. I used to have a kitten named NASDAQ.
Cute. I started young too, sitting on my dad's lap, reading Wall Street Journal.
Oh my God. Did we grow up in the same house?
I think we did.
I don't know about you, but I had no interest in dolls or boys. All I cared about was IPOs, currency spreads, mergers, acquisitions. Papa used to say, every time the closing bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
Do you know, for my 10th birthday, my dad took me and my friends to the New York Stock Exchange.
Wow, you had friends?
Until that day. I don't want to play no more. It's time. Okay, are we ready?
Ready. Are you going to give us the little thing?
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah. What's this? What's this called? I don't know. Okay. Jingle Jangle Part 2. Ready? Okay, be serious now. Be serious. Okay, here we go. Okay. Wow. Very impressive resume.
Thank you. I mean, ever since I was a little girl, I just wanted to work the stock exchange. You know, I even had a kitten called NASDAQ.
Cute. I started young too. Sitting on my dad's lap, reading Wall Street Journal.
Oh my God. Did we grow up in the same household?
I think we did.
I mean, I don't know about you, but when I was a little girl, I didn't want to play with dolls, or I didn't have any interest in boys. All I cared about was IPOs, acquisitions, mergers. Papa used to say, whenever the closing bell tolls, another angel gets his wings.
Line? So I'm like, what? How did you know all of that? She literally said everything. Okay. Do you know, for my 10th birthday, Line, my dad took me and my friends to the New York Stock Exchange.
You had friends?
Until that day. How did she do it? It's okay. It's okay, because that's why she brushes shoulders with Uncle Forrest. I'm not ready, Uncle Forrest. I'm coming one day. I'm not ready right now. Just give me a little bit of time and I'll work on some things. You did amazing. What the heck?
Because you know what? Lines change all the time. Even David. Like, there was a moment when I first got on set. I had to drive the truck. And I practiced driving in the car park, but this time I had to drive over the cobbles, and there are light stands and there are extras crossing the road. And the wheel of the steering wheel is grazing my stomach because I'm a plus size girl and I'm wearing 5 layers. And then David's there going, I'm going to change the line. I want you to say that. I want you to, and I'm just like, what? You're going to
on the spot?
So I have to drive. I can barely feel the pedals with my shoes. The mic man is saying, right, don't brush it up. Don't brush it because we're picking it up on the mic. The makeup lady can see the sweat, and it's like David's going, we're going to change the line. No, you can't do this to me. So, I mean, as an actor, you just have to be ready to bring it because it changes all the time. So it's good practice. It's good practice. You did good, girl. You did good.
This is what we're going to do. Okay, yeah. This is what we gonna do. I'm gonna have to call you on the weekends for my practice. I'm gonna be ready for you, Uncle Forrest. I promise you, I'm gonna be ready. Okay. So before we go, let me see. Is there anything else? Yes. Something very, 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 very important. Okay. Let's talk about sickle cell anemia. You have like a little show with your daughter. Can we talk about that? Yeah. Go ahead and let everybody know.
So I carry the trait. I found out I carried the trait when I was about 12, when I had a routine surgical procedure. But at the time, at 12, it didn't affect me. I wasn't thinking about having children. Fast forward to, 30 years later, 20 years later, and I decided I wanted to start a family. And we did. And then we had a heel prick test. So say this is a newborn baby, maybe 3 or 4 weeks old. We had a heel prick test, and the heel prick test came back positive that she had sickle cell anemia. And but at the time, I felt like my world had ended. In my head, there were all these horror stories about sickle cell, about the life expectancy, about the pain. But where I am now, my daughter is almost 11. We've come so far from that first moment. I mean, we deal with it every day. And she spreads awareness about sickle cell as a way to empower herself, because she feels that by sharing her journey, then other children in particular can see her and know that it's not, it's not a death sentence. You can live with it and still have dreams and ambitions and ideas. So for anybody who doesn't know, sickle cell is a hereditary blood disorder. Normally, your red blood cells are round and soft and spongy, but for those people with sickle cell, their blood cells are sickle shaped and they're quite hard and sticky. And these cells, when they're trying to get through your veins, they get stuck. And where they get stuck, it can cause swelling and pain. But the pain can be so bad that you can end up in hospital on morphine. And sickle cell comes with other complications like stroke and hypertension and organ failure and leg damage. There's all sorts of other things that are associated with it, but it's a condition that you can live with. Whether you decide to go the Western way and take those medicines, or whether you decide to go a more holistic way and watch what you eat and take supplements, there are different ways around it, but you can live with it and you can still live a full life.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to sort of take the cotton wool off around my daughter, because when she was little, I was just afraid of her doing everything. I didn't want her to jump in puddles because I didn't want the fact that she was getting wet to cause a crisis. But she wants to do everything. We homeschool, and she wants to do gymnastics and ice skating, and she swims and she does ballet, and she can. And I just have to let go and let her do it. She's old enough now for her to make certain decisions for herself, and I let her do it.
Wow. There you go. That's amazing. Wow. Wow. Guys, so if you want more information about sickle cell anemia, and do you have anything that you're doing alongside with the show that we can...
No, I mean, my daughter has her own Instagram page, which is @SickleCellAdvocate, and she puts up pictures about her journey. So if she's going on doctor's appointments, she recently had a keyhole surgery, so she put up the details about that. And then any kind of fundraising events that we do, then we'll put information up. But I mean, if anybody's interested, they can generally just Google it, or you can message me. I run my daughter's Insta page, so it'll be me answering you anyway if you have any questions. But I mean, I'm a mom, so I'm not an expert, and sickle cell is a disease that affects everybody differently. So how it may affect one person. So for example, my daughter's very fortunate. She doesn't have to go into hospital every 4 to 6 weeks to have a blood exchange. There are some sickle cell warriors that's the only way they can survive, is to go into hospital every 6 weeks and get fresh blood. And then they go back in 6 weeks later and get more blood. So depending on the severity of your sickle cell, I guess, is how you manage it. But we are very fortunate that she can still maintain a really active life. But if you want to get in contact, it's @SickleCellAdvocate.
We'll leave everything down below for you guys if you want to do more research, or if you want to find out more about what Miss Lisa and her daughter, what's your daughter's name?
Maya.
Miss Lisa and Miss Maya are doing to handle everything. We'll leave all that information down below. But thank you so much for coming. That was so much fun. I'm mad that I didn't have my ones.
And you made me a promise now that when I come to LA, we're gonna hook
What? I don't know if you're gonna be able to when you come out here. If you come out here, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. Thank you for coming. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon. And next time, everybody say bye to Miss Lisa.
Take care.
What is that thing? Move it! Come on, you're blocking my light. Move. Amateurs. Hello. Hi. I'm Maya. Hi, Maya. And I'm Emma. Hi, Emma. Hi. So, what are we doing here today? We're talking about sickle cell anemia. What's that? Sickle cell is a group of hereditary blood disorders. And how many people in the UK suffer from this? 15,000, but 10,000 of which live in London alone. Do you have sickle cell? Yes, I was born with it. No way! But you look fine. That's because sickle cell affects red blood cells inside my body. Why is it important to spread more awareness about sickle cell? So other people know about it and they can try and help too. I suffer from sickle cell disease. It means that I have to take loads of medicines. I also need blood transfusions, which means somebody would donate blood so I can get one.
I hope that people can see that the giving of blood is a wonderful thing.
I think giving blood is really important. I have 2 friends who do have sickle cell, and I see the importance of why I need to support my community and give blood as well.
Why do you think it's important to give blood?
Because it can help some other people, someone like you.
Someone like me, someone can save my life by giving me blood.
How many African and Afro-Caribbean people donate blood in the UK? Only 1%. Only 1%? Did you hear that? We need to get more people giving blood.
The black community of not traditionally giving blood, because it's something that we don't really know about. I think it's something that black people should do.
Maybe next time it's going to be 2%, 3%, because you inform me, I can inform someone else.
What does 1% equate to? Is it 10,000 Afro-Caribbean donors? And how many do we actually need? We need to get up to 40,000.
It's probably about changing the stigma of giving blood and just making it seem like a normal thing. It is normal to give blood and to help someone else.
You never know, I might need blood one day, and if I don't give, then I won't get.
Seeing you now, I can follow you to make a donation. What about that? Are you happy?
Yeah. Thank you. So what do people need to do if they want to give blood? They have to register. Okay, you hear that? Go register now and help people like Maya, right? You're amazing. I love you.